Right, Kohalo, Yabashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to the Akim, pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Once again, we're on the highways and hedges, yeah, speaking the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and we're out here teaching the gospel, the good news. The good news is the blacks, Hispanics, and native Indians were wanting to cargo slave ships. We are the children of Israel, God's chosen. And he's giving us a dispensation of time to get right before he sends his son back to kill his own people. 2/3 of his people are going to get put to death in this next deliverance because they have not adhered to his law. Yeah? So let's get Hosea 4 and 6, and it says, "For my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, and thou shalt be no prince to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law and thy God. And I will also forget thy children." And the Lord said exactly what's happened. We have forgotten. We have forgotten the Lord. So let's go back to Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter and the 1st verse. It says, "Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man." Huh?
Did you get your P.H.D.?
P.H.D. from who? The white man?
A lot of us did.
From the white man?
No.
From who?
I got mine from King's College.
You got your P.H.D.?
Yeah.
What's it done for you?
What it's done for me is bomb your house.
This is your society, so it's going to do that for you. You understand? This is your rulership. So your PhD is going to go a long way. My PhD ain't going to go nowhere. You understand?
At the beginning.
Right. What did it say about the earth? Job 9, do you believe in the Bible?
No.
Right. You're an Edomite. You're not supposed to. That was a stupid question to ask you. What it is, you're going to find out that the people went into cargo slave ships. You know we went into slavery?
Yeah.
Who put us in slavery?
The Ghanaian.
Who did?
Ghanaian.
So that white man standing there and selling our people in auction blocks is from Ghana. The ones who put us in cargo slave ships and hanged us. That's Ghanaian.
There were Ghanaian who sold.
Answer the question. Who put us in slavery? Then what it was, they paid the Africans to go into the interiors of
You're making
Africa.
a mistake. You're calling Africans like one people. It was the Ghanaian people that...
No, it was not the Ghanaian people.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't. It was the children of Ham. Ghanaian is Ghana is from a man who used to rule in that land.
What did you mean?
Okay. They're called the children of Ham.
Do you mean the Nkrumah?
No, Nkrumah, that's not. I'm not talking about the name's not Ghana.
Well, he was the president.
I know he was. Nkrumah was the president of Ghana, but his name wasn't Ghana. I'm talking about a man who's called Ghana.
You need to look at...
No, what I need to do
look
is
at
show
his
you.
granddaughter, Afia.
No, but we're changing the subject now. I'm asking
Afia
you, who put us
Nkrumah.
in slavery?
Yeah.
Who put us in slavery? You said the Ghanaian people put us in slavery.
Yeah.
So the Ghanaian people
The
are in poverty now.
The Kwame Nkrumah.
I'm asking you, the Ghanaian people are in poverty now.
You're not listening.
I am listening to you. But what it is, you're trying to deflect what your people done. Do you know the society was built off of 400 to 500 years?
And do you understand?
Are you not listening to me now? You're a hypocrite.
You
You're a
haven't
hypocrite.
listened to a
That's
single
what you
word
are.
that I've said.
I've listened to all what you said, but you're not answering my
And
question.
what's the name?
You're not answering
What's the
my
name that I
question.
gave you?
Okay? You're not answering my
What is
question.
the name that I
No,
gave
you
you?
deflected. And that's what you Edomites do.
What's
I
the
asked
name that I
you,
gave
who
you?
what people you told me Ghana, some man in Ghana. Ghana, what is his
What
name?
the president?
Okay, so he put
And
us in
his
slavery.
daughter,
Did you get 400 to
Afia.
500 years of free labour? Yes or no?
And
He
his,
built this society of free labour.
yes,
He built 400 or 500 years of free labour.
In Ghana,
Wow.
yes, they did.
So why come to Ghanese people ain't people in Ghana ain't rich?
They are rich.
They're not rich.
Have you been to Ghana?
My wife is from Ghana. I go there every year.
They are rich.
Don't tell me they're rich. Right, I've been over there. Their lights go out. Their lights go out every now and again. I've been there. So what are you talking about? They're rich. I go there. That's one thing you can't tell me. I go there. My wife's from there. So you're stumped.
No,
You're stumped. You're
my
stumped.
wife.
Well, she's what? Was she black?
Yeah.
Well, she's going off. She's only with me because you're in power.
African grandma. Yeah.
Huh? That's why she goes with white. Look, black women go with white men because they see the white man's in power. In other words, they won't go with white men.
No, she's the one that's in power. She's the one that does everything.
Well, because that's how you white people are. You white men are very weak people like that. That's why you're not supposed to be running things. And what it is, our God gave you the power to do it. Because we broke the law. He gave us the power. Your blessing was to live by the sword. And that's how you live, by the sword. You drop bombs and you steal.
I know it's very problematic.
Yeah, but that's how you live. No, it's not problematic. That's how you molded. God said he molded a man to be evil. The white man, the so-called white man, is molded to be evil. All right, let me ask you a question. Who's done more evils on the planet than the so-called white man? Name a nation. Huh? Waiting.
I know you're waiting.
Yeah. Name another nation who's done more evils on the planet than so-called white people. I'll rephrase it again.
I know you're right. But
No, come on, tell me. Is there anybody?
no.
So white people have done the most evil on earth.
In the 20th century. Yeah.
Huh?
In the 20th century, yeah.
I'm talking about not 20th century, just evil, period, on the earth. See, now you're minimizing the evil. You see what I mean? That's what you Caucasians do. You're not a just people. You're not a just people. Even though you've got a P.H.D, that doesn't make you just. You understand?
I'm not saying that I'm just.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to explain to you right now is, you know this coronavirus, you see why you're walking around with a pamper around your face? Do you know the reason why you got a pamper on your face? Huh?
It's a hoax, no corona.
Huh?
It's no corona, it's a hoax.
It's a hoax. He's got a pamper on his face. Why are you walking around with a pamper on your face?
Because I lost 5 members of my family this year.
Right, what, to corona?
To corona.
Right? What it is, the Lord is bringing the same plagues. You see when you had the so-called black man in slavery in Egypt? He's bringing the same plagues. The Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics and native Indians are God's chosen people. Whether you believe it or not.
I know, I do think so.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you believe that?
Yeah.
Right. I thought you said you don't believe the Bible. How would we know that God's chosen people if you didn't believe in the Bible?
Because the Bible is more complicated than you're making out.
No, I believe in this. I believe in this book. You're the one that doesn't believe in it.
But you know that was created by white people.
No, it was not. It was created. King James was authorized. 47 of the best Hebrew and Greek scholars. And King James is a black man, by the way. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say about the white people. Run around the world and lie. There's King James there, black man. He authorized 47 of the best Hebrew and Greek scholars of the time to translate the Hebrew scrolls into English. Okay?
And you know by the Gnostic
Huh?
Do you know by the Gnostic Gospel?
You take that shit off your face, I can't hear you.
Do you know by the Gnostic Gospel?
The Gnostic. The Gnostic Gospel. Enlighten me. Enlighten me.
Well, when the scriptures were written, there was 20, only 18, no, only 12 were in there.
12.
Yeah. Read the Gnostic Gospels. There are other versions of the Bible.
There were 66 books. Because when it was originally, there wasn't scrolls. What it is, they made it into 66 books, but it was 80 books. Until the Bible destruction book, the Bible destruction, what they called, in 1776, it's called the Bible destruction. They took this book out of the Bible. It was called the Apocrypha.
Oh, I've read that, yeah.
Right, they took this out after that. It comes after the.
But there's a whole bunch of
after
other
the
ones
Old
that have been
Testament.
taken
This
out.
was in between the Old and the New Testament.
Have you read Mary Magdalene?
No, I only read what's in the 18. What it is, they took that out. Who took it out? White people. You know
Wait,
why?
no,
I'm asking you, I'm giving you a real rundown. You asked me, I'm giving you a rundown. They took the photographer out. Why? Because he talked about Alexander the Greek, he talked about Antiochus Epiphanes, these are all so-called white people. And it showed you who the devil of the earth is. Edomites. Because there's no such thing as you call yourself white people, don't you?
I don't call myself
No, I'm saying
anything.
your race of people, call yourself white people, don't you? And they call us black people, don't they? Alright, let me ask you this, did they not call us black people? When you see on the news, a black man, when you look on the census, black, British, yeah? So, they call us black people, what do they call you people?
You know I'm Indian.
I don't care about all that. I'm saying you're not Indian. You're a Caucasian person. Where's your father from? Where's your father from?
My father's from Bangladesh.
Your father's from Bangladesh.
Yeah.
Where's your mother from?
My mother's from Scotland.
Your mother's from Scotland. Huh? Because your dog is walking all over my property. That's why I looked at you like that. Because I thought you were going to take a pee on me.
She won't. I wouldn't let her do that.
That's why I looked at you. Yeah? Is it okay now?
She's cool.
Oh, okay. I wasn't being hatred, though. It wasn't hatred. I was just seeing how you let your dogs walk all over my stuff like that.
No, don't get walking
Yeah?
on your stuff.
You saw it, innit? You saw that, innit? She's asking why I looked at her like that. Because I've got eyes. I'm not Stevie Wonder, you see? I want to go back to you now. Right. You said you're Bangladeshi, yeah? So that makes you an Elamite. But what it is, you're going into captivity no matter what nation. If you're not an Israelite, you're going into slavery. Oh, all right, sir.
John, hey!
How you doing?
We have discussions.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about, he told me, his father back from Bangladesh. Huh?
You know each other. No, I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar.
No, your father is an Englishman from Bangladesh.
That's possible.
Yeah, where you're from doesn't make your origin. I could be born in McDonald's, it doesn't make me a Big Mac. Do you understand? You understand? You are who your father is.
His father was
English,
a white
man.
man. I'm a white South African. I
Yeah,
was born in
but
Johannesburg.
South African are from what the British. They're from the
Yeah,
English.
absolutely.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I'll tell you something.
All you Caucasian
I'll tell you something.
are from the British. So-called. You're all from the so-called British people. What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, your society's been built off of 400 to 500 years of slave labour, free labour. So what do you think should happen for that?
But to give up everything we have and give it all back to you.
What do you think should happen? That sounds a bit...
Why do you have a menorah?
Huh? Because we're the real Jews. We are the real Jews. We
One of my names is Levitt.
When you stole
Levitt,
it...
that's from Levite,
No.
and I'm partly Jewish.
No, you're not.
He's very good at telling us all about ourselves, isn't he?
I
And
can
look at
tell
his-
you,
and look
you're
at
an
his-
Edomite. You're an Edomite. That's who you are. You're an Edomite.
He's so certain of everything.
Yes, because it tells you in the scripture. It tells you that you're an
Which
Edomite.
is which Bible is that?
It's King James, 16 James.
It's a great Bible.
King James is not a white boy, right? Huh? Everything you've taken, you've stolen.
I learned quite a lot of
King James is not a
I've worked
cracker.
quite hard.
Okay?
I've been
We're going to
raised
find
to
out you've been lied to. All that schooling you take, you've been lied to. Yeah? You're a nobody.
On your authority.
You're the Edomite.
On your authority. Do you know that numbers of people have spent many, many years
I'm your
with very,
authority. I'm
with
your
very
priest
good
slave.
brains, with very good brains have studied that Bible.
Yes,
Which
and
is
they were
what
so-called black people. And they were so-called black people. What it is, you white people, you've been power for so long. You actually think that you're the royalty. You're not. You're the nobody. You're a caveman.
Who's the one wearing all this
What
finery?
Jesus Christ used to wear.
What?
Yes, this is how he used to dress. What did you read to it?
What, gold and
Yes,
green?
yes.
Jesus
with the
wore
blue
gold.
and the
Gold
fringes.
and green.
Yeah, he
Jesus,
the
the
word
son of
gold
a
around his
carpenter
back.
with no money, wore
Okay.
gold.
It doesn't matter.
What it
But
is,
anyway, he
you
just
Edomites,
went-
you're coming to the end of your
Edom.
world. Yeah, you come to the end of your wicked rulership. Yeah? Enjoy it while you
I am
can.
enjoying it.
That's because your Christmas is not going to be the same no more. Right? It's never going to be the same again. Right? You've got coronavirus and you've got Marburg, yeah? And you've got, what is it, Omicron, and you've got all these others coming now. There's plenty more. I've read in
Is
the...
that God,
Let me read
is that
something.
God punishing us then?
Yes, your punishment. Well, you don't believe
Do you know
in
what?
being
To be
punished.
honest, me personally, I don't believe in God.
I know you
But
don't.
one person I do believe in, I believe in these. Because if you actually
And
think
flying
out of
saucers.
all the zillions of trillions of planets in our universe, we're the only ones that survive, then you've got a very small brain. So them ones I do believe
But
in.
you've got to realise this is how he's coming back. And when
No, but-
Jesus
What, he's
Christ-
coming back as one of these?
He's coming back
No,
in
no,
one
no,
of
no.
these. He's coming
No,
back
no,
in one of
no.
these.
We are part of them.
Yeah.
We are actually part of
No,
them.
you're not, son.
Yes, we are.
This is what's coming to destroy your society.
Is it? Well, yeah, that's
right.
it.
Why do you
No,
think Trump?
no.
Why do you think Trump
They-
built a space force?
they
Why
are
do you
coming
think Trump
down.
built a space force?
They
Because of
are
them.
coming down to sort us out.
Is
They're
God
the
gonna
ones
kick
that
your
put
ass?
us on this planet.
Is
They're going
God
to kick
in
your
control
ass.
of them?
They're going to kick your ass. Once again, you actually think that you got a chance. You don't stand a chance. You know why? Because you put God's chosen people, just like that cracker, looked like he just come out of fucking, I don't know, the mine.
Do you know what he did for this community?
What did he do?
John? He had the Parkland Walk open. He wanted to
Had the what?
The Parkland Walk. John had the Parkland Walk open.
You have the what?
The Parkland Walk.
What's that?
It goes all the way from Finchley Park all the way up to Highgate. It's a nature reserve. John did that. They wanted to put it.
What happened?
You won.
He won what?
It's right there.
Could I do that?
Yes, of course you
I
could.
couldn't, because
Yes,
this
of
is not
course
my
you
work,
could.
this is a white man's job. Anything you could do, we got a glass ceiling. You could do anything, you could do anything in your world. Right? This is your world, you can do anything. It's not my world. Our world comes next. You got to do 1,000 years of free labor, slavery. That's what the Bible is talking about. You put us in slavery, now you're going to do 1,000 years of it.
I do think
When the one they call Jesus Christ comes to a black guy, by the way. You've lied to our people and said that he's this guy here. You said this is Jesus Christ. Your people, not you per se, but your people said
Do
Jesus
you know
was
what I
Jesus
did
Christ.
yesterday?
What did you do yesterday?
Like, one of the jobs that I have, which is where I work as an actor, is that I'm doing the Christmas festival in Hyde Park.
Okay.
And I got told off yesterday because I kidnapped the baby Jesus from the crib, and I replaced the baby Jesus with the black one. I did that yesterday.
And because you put a black baby Jesus, everybody was upset. Because they want the
No,
white Jesus.
no,
there. That's
no,
what it is.
no,
What happened then?
No, everyone wasn't upset.
What was
Because
it?
the HR person who was telling me off, was a young black woman, and the Santa with black wine.
But what it is, you've got to realise, our people have been duped. They're now becoming doing stuff in your society. Christmas is a Babylonian custom. Did you know that? A Christmas tree, putting it in your house. Did you know the Bible and Jeremiah says don't do that? But what it is, you know there's a saying, when in Rome, there was a Roman. You know that saying, didn't you? Our people have taken on those things. But what it is, they think that we've been enslaved for so long that they think that we're never going to get any justice or any sort of lifting up. So let's join them. Let's start doing all these things. Being homosexual, lesbians,
Well, you just mentioned Alexander the Great as one of your heroes.
I didn't say he's my hero.
Yeah.
Alexander the Greek is an enemy, one of my enemies. He took down Jerusalem. I didn't say he was there. I'm nothing to do with it.
But there's-
Your no, but I'm saying he's your people. It's got nothing to do with it. I hate his guts. I can't wait to put him in slavery. Because that's what's going to happen to him. Because he's going to be reincarnated.
There is kind of a bit of a strange thing also.
What's that?
The Bible, that was written 400 years after Jesus, and it was written by the Romans.
No, it was not. It was written by the Jews. Okay, the scribes. The Romans never written this book. It condemns them. This book condemns them. The Romans are Edomites. And what you're going to realise is Romans, right, are Edomites. Everybody's got a biblical nationality. Okay?
Read up on Paul.
I know Paul. Paul was a Benjamin. He's from my. He's a soul called from my people.
Yeah, it's one historically
What?
Is the one who stoned Jesus.
No, he never.
Yes, he did.
No, he never.
It's right there. It's in that
No,
book.
he never stoned him.
You clearly haven't read the
I'll
book.
tell you what it was. Listen to me. When Paul was on the way to Damascus, when Jesus Christ knocked off of a horse, and he spoke to him, Paul did not stone Jesus Christ.
He did. He did. And then he had to.
Let's Google it. Let's see. It's worth a Google. Did Paul stone Jesus Christ?
You won't win the argument, man. Don't bother.
Yeah, because it's just,
I know.
he likes to lick white people's arse. That's what it is. He's a top arse licker of white people's arses. That's why he's got a brown tongue. Did you see it? Did you see his brown tongue? Did Paul stone Jesus Christ? It says here, they stoned Paul, having narrowly averted being treated as a god. Nothing here about Paul stoning Jesus Christ. So did you read the book?
I did read.
Well, it's not here. It says they stoned Paul, right?
It's not on Hebrew.
Stephen got stoned. Jesus never got stoned by Paul.
Jesus didn't get stoned.
No. What it is?
And then he had a vision on the road
No,
to
he
Damascus
did not.
after Jesus
No, he did
was
not
dead.
stone. What he was
And
doing,
took
he was
over
killing
his
his
story.
own people. Paul was killing the so-called Jews, the Israelites. Okay, he was known for killing his own people, but he did not stone Jesus Christ. That's garbage. But back to this now. What it is, you're going to find out that you guys got to pay for the slave for 400 years. Because you put your
Oh no,
society-
I do think.
Right.
that-
So have you heard of a universal principle called karma?
Yeah.
What goes around comes around.
Yeah.
So, what happened to us in slavery? What did you do to us in slavery? You name any of the
No,
stuff you
I
done.
didn't
Not
do
you
anything.
per se, but your people. You're from a nation of people. I'm from a nation of people.
I do think
Well, when
that,
into
I
slavery.
do need repatriation. I do think that
I'm
that has to
asking you, what
happen.
should happen? What do you think? What reparations should we get for slavery? What's your name? Paul. Right, Paul. If you had all the money, if you had the money of Elon Musk, of the Rothschilds, and you know they said, here's all our money. What we want to do, we want to give, put it in your hands. What do you want to do to give reparations for the slave? 400, 500 years of free labor. It's in your hands, Paul. What do you suggest? What would you do? If you had all the money in the world, all the resources, control of the whole planet, what do you think? What would you do?
I've actually worked for 30 years, and it is happy. Whenever I go out to an audition,
We're not talking about how much your reparations for slavery. Let's not stray from that. You've got all the resources in the world. They gave you the power. They gave you the keys to whatever it is, Cox Bank or whatever. All the money, all the resources, all the diamonds, all the jewels, everything. What resources? What do you recommend for the money? What do you reckon you could recompense and pay back for that? What would you recommend? Money, land. What do you reckon? For 400 to 500 years of free labor, what would you what do you suggest for that? Let's just stick on this. What do you suggest? 3 to 400
I
years.
think it's very complicated.
Nikki, and
Do
then
you know that I found this out yesterday. Do you know that in different countries,
Bend over, it's coming. It's alright, all this is gonna end soon anyway.
It's
So.
love still though, yeah?
Yeah, of course. Man.
You don't hate me, do you?
No, don't. You're one of mine. I would love you to be on this side and me gunning them, but I don't know. You got a love for them. I don't know what's about.
Anybody. I got
Yeah,
love
but what
for
you got to realise
everybody,
is,
man.
right, what you got to realise is they don't feel the same about it. Now go
I
on.
understand that, but
Right.
don't mean I have to drop to their level.
No, but
though.
what you got to do,
Huh?
when we was back in Jerusalem, we would have chopped your head off. You know why? Because you would be the weak link. We couldn't have you around us because when we got our army, we got to protect our women and our children. We'd have to say no.
Chopping off heads now, though, isn't it?
Who is?
Over in them lands there.
Where? Where down?
in the fucking, in the land, see? Oh God, I can't fucking...
What, Africa?
No, in Asia. Oh, yeah.
Haiti?
No, in the Middle East, man.
Yeah, but they're not our people.
Chopping
It tells you that Ishmael is a wild man. Let him chop the people's heads over there. We're only worried about our
The whole
people.
thing is
Blacks,
a
Hispanics,
fantasy.
and everything. I'm suggesting. I suggested to him.
I want to see myself.
I suggested to him 400 or 500 years of free labour. Yeah, this is how they built up their society.
Free labour.
Right? Free labour, slave labour.
Yeah,
It's
I
free
know
labour.
that, I know
I
that.
suggested to him, what does he think should be the recompense for that, the payback? Because we can't have this looming over our heads. We've got to make some kind of, payback for this to make it even. Two negatives make a what?
Positive.
Right. So we've got to have the balance.
I'm going to just
We've got to have the balance.
We're going on the
Yeah?
internet.
So
Yeah, but of course you got on the internet.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm not
You
going to
just
put.
realised.
I'm
You
not
only
going to put
just
this on the
realised.
internet. I'm not putting this on the internet. This is for
No,
my
I
own.
just
Oh, you're
realised.
live streaming.
Yeah,
isn't it?
this is for my
Live
own.
streaming.
So what you got to do is put this here. What do you think the recompense is? Payback. We still ain't got over this hurdle yet. What do you think? Do you think they should give us some land?
Land.
Yeah.
Land.
Now I'm asking him. Remember, you ain't got no say about this.
There is quite a
You
lot
know
of
what I
land.
say.
You're not a Caucasian guy who put us in slavery. This
No,
is
it's
for the
not.
people who put us in slavery.
It's all my
Yeah, he's
fault.
from a people. He's a representative for his people. Do you understand?
Yeah, I get you now.
So what do you think? Money? How much money?
Black people do have quite a lot of land. We have the whole of Africa.
No, we don't. It's run by white people.
Oh, no, you can't say that.
It's run by white
It is a
people.
continent.
Right?
It is a continent.
Yeah, but you can't say it's run by black people.
Yeah, it's run by white people. We've got land over there, but it's run by white
Because
people.
at the end of the
Look
day,
at
it's
there.
about capitalism and all that.
See, he tried a little sneaky one there.
And China.
No, I
Tried
didn't
it.
try
He
it.
tried a
China,
little sneaky
even
one.
China are getting in there now.
Yeah,
man.
China's
China.
over. I was in Ghana, and China are building all the bridges. China wants to build
What, in
there.
Ghana?
Yeah, they're building all the motorways and all that in China.
But
They're in
ain't they
Jamaica.
classed as ain't they classed as one of us, the
No,
Chinese?
no.
So who is it?
They're
So
Marbites.
confused.
They're-
It's the Mexicans,
It's
the
the-
red-skinned Indians.
No. See
Who's
there,
classed
see them
as-
there? The Haitians, you see there? They're
That's
the
it, that's
Israelites.
it. Okay, yeah.
They're the Israelites. Indigenous people of the islands there. Black and Indian descent, so-called Negro and Indian descent. They're the Israelites. And they're the ones what the Caucasians, all the ones what the Caucasians killed. And put us in slavery and put us in the lowest state. So I'm asking, what should happen for this? Look at the way he's looking at me, look, he's laughing, look. He's loving this, isn't he? What do you think should happen?
No, I think you're being really funny because
I'm being funny. This is not funny. Slavery, I'm putting the island of
no, but you're talking about dogma, but all you're doing is getting free stuff that you're putting on the internet.
Did what?
You're talking about dogma, and you
This
put
is
free.
dogma. So this never happened.
It is dogma.
This
Why?
never happened then. This never happened then.
I'm not saying that it didn't, but it happened or
What
not.
is that then? This happened.
You were doing this.
No, this happened.
You were doing this.
You just try to escape what
No,
you were saying.
you're getting.
That's what it is. What it is. I know you. You're slippery. You're a little
You're getting
snake.
free content
Huh?
on the internet. That's what you're doing.
What it is.
Content is free though. You can't say that.
No, but what it is, he's trying that outflanking.
I'm not trying to do
This is what they do.
I'm
This is
really
what they
not
do.
trying to do
That
anything.
slippery little snake business. This is what they do.
I
I know him better than he knows himself.
At
Right?
the end of the day, yeah,
Back to this.
my thing is, yeah, all this stuff was a very, very long time ago.
So we should forget about it?
No, not forget about it.
What should we do
but
then?
Try and come together.
We've
more.
tried that already. What happens? You get your knee in the neck, fly along. Hey? We've tried all that. We've held their hands, free at last. We had Martin Luther King. We had all them holding hands. We're getting firehouse dogs setting us. We can't come together with them. That's what I'm trying to say. All they want to do is kill us. It's impossible. They're not made that way. Do you understand? We are a compassionate people. That's why you want to hold his hand. But he ain't the same to you. Do you understand? He'll hold your hand and he'll lead you down a dark alley and kill you. This is what he would do. Do you understand? You would take him over the sunrise, have a cup of coffee with him, you know what I mean? Have some Jamaican fire, you know whatever, you know what I mean? But he would kill you. That's the difference between us and them. You've got to
I've never
realise.
killed
Hey,
anyone.
I might
I've
do
never
the
killed
same to him and
anyone.
take his money. You know what I mean?
Well, You're going to take his money, but it's going to be his money because his face is on it. Yours is not. See what I mean? Right, so back to you, yes.
My face isn't on anyone's
You're
money.
the Caucasian, not you per se,
know.
but the Caucasian race. They own everything. You understand? They own the
Maybe
world.
tax, but just
They own the world. But what it is, that's why the world is in this state. You've got whales beaching themselves, birds flying out the sky. You've got chemtrails, you've got barium in the water. Yeah? Everything's
What's that?
defiled. You've got, barium oxide and they've got fluoride in the water. This is all poisons. That's why cancer rate is the highest as
Ain't
ever
fluoride
been.
in toothpaste?
Yes, and in toothpaste. Well, you know when you swallow toothpaste, you're swallowing poison.
Yeah, I know. I spit it.
Yeah, but you still rub your thing. You're still putting the fluoride in your mouth. So what it is, you got to realise these people are on Agenda 21. His people, the Caucasian. That's what I keep saying it. Okay, all right. I know you want to separate yourself from your people. What it was now they want to separate. When it was 80, back in the 80s, it was cocaine, slavery, and Ferraris and fast life. You want to be part of that, but now we're seeing coronavirus. We're seeing the imploding of your society. The financial system's shot. You've got hyperinflation. Now all of a sudden you want to separate yourself. That's not me. I'm not a part of them. You understand?
Am I a part of that? I
You
don't
are
know.
you're a part of the people, just like me and him are. And we're what do they call that? A cut off from the slave people. We are a part of that nation.
A
What was
cut-off.
slavery?
What's a cut-off?
Like as you said,
family
a
tree,
piece
man.
of.
Our
Yeah?
family tree goes all the way back.
It goes back to
Yeah.
being slaves. Okay?
Basically,
That's
yeah.
what I'm trying to say. And you go all the way back to being a slave master. That's what I'm trying to say.
I do.
Yes, yes you do. You benefit if you benefit off of this. You benefit from it. 400 to 500 years of free labour. You could do anything in your world. We can't. We can only go a certain extent. It's called the glass ceiling. Yeah?
Well-
You could, if you wanted to be, you could be the leader of a bank. You could be the head of a bank.
Okay. So
You could own
I want
the
to be
bank.
the leader of the bank, and I'm not.
Yeah, because he was lazy.
I'm living
He
here.
was lazy.
It's
He
not
was lazy. You did, your aspirations wasn't high. You see what I mean? You see, but you could have. But we can't do that. We can only work as a certain under the person who's the owner of the bank. You understand? You. We can only work under you. You understand? But what I'm trying to say is we're coming to the end of your society, your reign of evil. Because I asked him, this is what I asked him, what people have done more evil than white people on
I'm a
earth?
guy on
This is what I
Strike
asked
Road,
him.
and I've been told that I have a reign.
Ask him.
What do I reign?
Tell him what you said when I asked you.
I have a very small, tiny garden. I don't reign
Yeah, because
anything.
what it is, you're a two-time
Yeah,
loser
I
in
know.
your world. You're a two-time loser in your world. Now ask him. Now tell him what I asked